So, the spaghetti squash starts off this way. And what we ended up doing was cutting the ends, Roger did. And I've already cleaned out one of them. I used to use a different spoon, my grapefruit spoon, which is this one. And then I remembered that in this drawer next to me, I had the Halloween stuff. And I'm like, this is even easier, faster. And it really cleans it out. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bake it 400, 405, I don't know. 400 probably. I think he has it set at 405, so I don't know that 5 degrees makes much of a difference. I'm just cleaning this up right now, making sure I don't leave any seeds or anything behind. And what I'm gonna do, I think I should be taking that off. It's not very, it's great. Halloween time, pictures of the pumpkin carving kits, and then save it. I've had this kit for a long time. I have the rest of the pieces too, like this one. Dangerous, so that this stuff is like out of the way, right? But anywho, now that that's done, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna just slide that out of the way. This is a little warm. My countertops are made out of quartz, so I can't put any heat on it. So now, I am going to doggone it. I always end up getting shorted, but it's okay. It's Roger. So this is the organic extra virgin olive spray. It's 0 calorie. It's by Octavio. So I'm gonna spray that. I've seen some people spray the outside. Oh, they've sprayed the outside, but honestly, you're not eating the outside, so you're wasting spray, I think. I can't even tell you how long to leave it. I leave it until I can pick it up with the fork. I stab the whole thing. So just trying to put it away, guys. Okay. And then I'll do a little bit of pepper. Nothing crazy. Now, while this is in the oven, bear with me a moment here. Echo, give me a 15-minute timer. I'm going to put it in for 15, and then we'll check it after that.
Echo, do a 15-minute timer.
We will. I'm going to measure the ground meat. Okay. Ground meat has to be 6 ounces. So, Red Mountain sends you a scale, but what they didn't know is that I have a really cool scale that Roger bought me years ago. And it's this bad boy right here. I keep it in it. And this one comes with a book. It's a nutrition scale. So this one actually has codes for the food. From meat, let's see, fruit, vegetable, grains, baked goods, red meat, poultry, pork, fish, deli, sausage, dairy, and eggs, nuts and seeds, beans, soy, veggies, meals, soups and sauces, sweets, snacks, spice, herbs, fats, oils, beverages, and condiments. Those are the categories, but each item is going to have a code, and you put that code in. You can see the ones that I used a lot because I wrote them down. And it's going to give you your calories, your fat, your total fat, your saturated fat, your cholesterol, sodium, total carbs, dietary fibers, sugars, and proteins. And that's all dependent of what you're weighing, right? But Red Mountain sent us their scale, which is a lot less basic. And I'll show y'all here in a minute. I'm going to turn on the light. Give me a minute. So, here's the scale. I'll be weighing in ounces, so there's that. Honey, amor, hazme el favor de traerme, sácame lo que voy a necesitar, please. Por favor. En lo que mido la carne, please. Mande? Let's go ahead and do some bell pepper, the garlic, the tomato, and the onion. Yeah? Perhaps I should do that first before the meat. Or I'm not. Yeah. So veggies, it's a cup and a half. So in our case, our veggies obviously are in the spaghetti sauce, in the spaghetti squash, right? So onion, I mean, not already cut, so you'll need to get me a new one, please. Is there onion in there? Then we need to.
I guess I'll leave it out to you.
Yeah. So I'm gonna make my version of, I don't know if I want to call it a spaghetti squash. I mean a spaghetti sauce, but thank you, my love. Yes, I think so. Thank you. Did you want any green bell pepper in that?
Sure.
There's none in there. I'll get it. Okay, we're back. So, cooking with the chicken. So as I was saying, what I put in the meat is just gonna be more for, it's gonna be more for what? It's gonna be more for seasoning the meat. I feel like I'm looking down at y'all, which I'm sure I am. So let's go right here. So I'm not really gonna weigh. I mean, I could. I have my cups, my measuring cups, but because the bulk of my vegetables. Sorry, should have been a little more prepared. The bulk of my vegetable count is actually, I don't know why I just cut it that way. I shouldn't have, but you know, whatever. The bulk of the vegetable count is going to be in the spaghetti squash. So I'm simply putting some veggies in there to season the meat, right? Because nobody wants to eat just bland. And we still don't get to eat spaghetti sauce. I'm kind of wondering if Roger's going to get to do that. So what I'm doing right now is just cutting up some bell peppers. so that I can put in the ground meat. So I know we have some people that are professional chefs on my social media. Please don't judge me. I definitely cannot use all this bell pepper in here, but I've become a little bit more lax on my prepping. I don't know. Like I said, just because I know what I'm doing now after 3 months. It's a little faster, so I'm not so paranoid. Probably should use that scooper, huh? All I'm doing is just putting it in here, but I'm not going to use. So there's that. I don't know. What do y'all think I should put? I should probably put some. Look, at this point, I am going to go over my 1.5 cups of veggies, but we've been at this for some time, right? So, at this point, it's just more for flavor than anything else. I'm not going to use all of this. Put this. Okay. I put on the glove because I was going to handle the ground meat, but okay, so I have that. Hope everybody's having a wonderful Sunday. We went to Comic Con, whatever the heck that is. It's no offense to anybody, or even to my husband, but it's like grown people who just never stopped, never grew up. A lot of people dressed up. They paid money to go dress up for Halloween. It looks like, you know, I saw mostly superheroes, but again, to each his own. There's a daggone fly, honey. So, got a whole bunch of really cool free goodies from Tupperware. So, I really like those. They come in handy for all the stuff that I cut. Should have layered or lined that up better. Okay. Tomatoes. You know, I saw someone do this with a plate. I do it with my hand. But you know what? If you don't feel comfortable doing it, I don't want to cut myself down. But cut them in half like that. I don't think I really need to cut those much more. I'm going to do a few more. Because remember, this is just to season the meat with. And I think I'm going to throw in a red bell pepper and an orange one. And then we'll be done. I can start cooking the meat. Typically, whenever I do that with the yellow squash, clean it up and put it in there. That's about how long it takes me to fix both his food, or you know, whatever I'm going to be doing, whatever it is on the top. But I'm not even going to be using that, but I know. I do, whenever I am cutting meat, I'm cooking the meat, I do cook it or portion separate, so the meal preparation does take a little bit longer, simply because we both need to have the 6 ounces of protein, right? I julienned that well, didn't I? Fancy. Really don't think I need that much. I'm gonna throw in some, I don't know, a handful. You know, we're Mexican, so don't measure. Like I said, this is more for the seasoning. This is more for seasoning the meat, so go get a different. I like a lot of garlic. Okay, now that I have this done, I'm gonna go ahead. That's why I pulled out the serrated knife. I should, if I'm clever enough, I should go ahead and I'm gonna cook both of our veggies at the same time, so I can. I'm hungry. I got a caldo today, and yesterday I had a filet mignon, and they did a crappy job. I'm just spoiled, I guess. I don't know. We went to Cheesecake Factory, and they just didn't know how to make it. Just used a Longhorn Steakhouse, I guess. Okay, so there's that. So back to this, I'm gonna have to zero this out. So it is 6 ounces, as I was saying. This is 96.4. They say they don't want you to eat anything fattier than 96. I'm sorry, did I say 96.4? Yeah, it's 96.4. Yeah. I tried to find the 93, but I wasn't very successful with that. Okay. So let me tell you, they claim that this is a pound or 16 ounces. It's not. It's not. They cheat you. So. Little frozen. That's exactly 6 ounces. Okay. So, I'm sorry. Yes, I heard. I don't think it's gonna hurt it to cook a little bit more, babe. Do you? We like our meat medium rare, so at least until this is cooked, honey. I don't know if I can turn this so that y'all can see it. I'm not tech savvy that way. Okay, put that back in there. And we're going to measure another 6 ounces. That was the piece that was frozen, so I took it out. You never want to measure anything frozen because it's going to weigh more. Whenever I measure my shrimp, I always thaw it out. I take the tail off and I pat it dry because I feel it's gonna weigh more. Oops, that's a little more than, still a little more, which I know because, okay. So another 6 ounces. And then this stuff right in here, I'm gonna weigh it and see how much is left. Most often it's doesn't weigh enough to make one meal, but I'll prep it for Roger. So that's 4.6 ounces right there. Okay. I know I'm weird. No, it's not. I can't get it under 402. Not gonna worry about that. I don't know how to pause this, so once I'm done, I'll post a picture to it.